Can I hang out in a hotel room in peace with no weird issues? No. We got fancy. I have no idea why Bald Bankrupt hasn't come here. They were so much fun, you could get properly hurt on them.
We were just down there.
Stacy got straight up beat up by a turnstile. Granny. We successfully touristed.
The drama.
Oh, they kicked us out of the opera.
I am made to be free.
Can I hang out in a hotel room in peace with no weird issues? No, of course not. Stacy brought a tiny little kitty into their
Her
room.
name's Sonia.
Where did you find Sonia?
She belongs to the hostel.
And they just let you steal her?
She said our laundry's done in 15 minutes so I can play with the kitten and then bring her back down when I go get our laundry.
In our room. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that this cat belongs to Stacy. Jesus. Just threw it down the bed. That's an adorable cat.
We are here at the Alisher Navoiy Theater in Tashkent, the capital city of Uzbekistan. We are here for 3 full days, and the city already feels very different from the cities we've been to in Uzbekistan so far.
It feels more like a capital city. Everywhere else we've been has been very touristy, but this just feels like a city for Uzbek people, and we just happen to be here, so we'll spend a couple of days here kicking around. It's nice. There's lots of Soviet stuff, and we're here at the Alisher Navoiy Theater because we got fancy. We're going to the opera. Stacey's buying some tickets. We're gonna be so fancy. They have a dress requirement, which is very easy to achieve for most people, but I think it's gonna be hard for us. We got our opera tickets, so now we're super fancy, highfalutin rich people. But we got the cheapest ones.
$5 each.
$5 each. It'll be good. It'll be good. I've never been. Have I been to an opera before? I don't know.
I did when I was a little kid with school, but not as an adult, actually.
I've probably been to an opera before. I'm pretty fancy. Is this Soviet?
So Tristan and I decided to do our own thing today. Don't worry, we're not fighting. It's just good to spend some time apart sometimes. I went to the Museum of Applied Arts today, which was really nice. It was a really beautiful collection of all the different handicrafts that they do in Uzbekistan, like embroidery, carpets, wood carving, jewelry, like everything. It was really, really beautiful. Here's what Tristan did, if he showed it at all.
The park's all closed, and I don't understand why. I just saw Freedom Square, and this is as close as you can get. It looks so pretty. I want to go there, but it's all blocked off, everything. I don't know why. This city is so much better for seeing Soviet stuff. Look at this old theater. It's the Turkestan Theater. The city is absolutely covered in Soviet buildings. It's just so different. It's so unique from so many other places in the world. That's sort of like architecture. So I'm glad we're getting a little taste of it here. Under the front steps of that building, I found this. Cool. Tucked away down here, only for explorer eyes. I have no idea why Bald Bankrupt hasn't come here. It's crazy Soviet. Maybe he has. Maybe he has. He just didn't make a video about it. I don't know. He's missing out. This statue is called the Monument of Courage. It was erected to pay homage and tribute and in remembrance of Uzbek citizens and their strength and resilience and courage in the face of a devastating earthquake in 1966. I just think it's a very nice monument. Wedding photos at a tragedy memorial seems like a strong choice. Oh no, he's a boomer. He's gonna talk about the good old days. We used to have these They were so much fun. You could get properly hurt on them. Get like 4 of your buddies, spinning them like crazy. Everybody jumps on and you hang and lean out. Your friend goes flying, stands up, oh, my arm. It was a lot of fun. It's nice to see that Uzbekistan, it's not all just surrounded by recycled tires. You got like proper playgrounds.
Yeah, we're gonna be meeting up again soon. So, nice day, just relaxing, doing our own thing. I'm close to Amir Tamir Square right now, and there's all these like food trucks and crowds and stuff. It's a little bit more touristy over here, but it's interesting walking around.
This random guy just very friendly. It's like, do you need help? We just saw us. Maybe we look lost. You rejoin your favorite YouTubers here in the Tashkent Metro. Where another train's coming. We're going up to the TV Tower, but we have to stop. This is our train. We're going up to the TV Tower, but we just stopped because these stations are so beautiful. Okay, don't miss your train, kid. Emerging from the noisy metro, where we were trying to say that we're headed up to the TV Tower, maybe one of Tashkent's most notable physical locations. What is this place? This place is pretty cool. But that's it right there, look. Hey, boom. That's the TV Tower, so we're gonna go see that. I don't know much about it, but it's a famous place here in Tashkent. This city has gorgeous subways. Each station is unique, and each station has like a guiding theme or principle. And so we're actually gonna spend some time while we're here cruising around and specifically checking out different metro stations. But that's not today. Still doing a video?
Yeah.
With the TV Tower behind us here, the actual first stop we're making here is at the State Memorial to the Victims of Repression. It's just across the street, and very specifically, it's Soviet repression. So a lot of people who died at the hands of the Soviet Union have been memorialized here in this memorial park. Yeah.
So big.
And it's right along this canal, which will make up the second of our day's activities. We're gonna walk back into Old Town. All along the canal, apparently in the fall, according to Caravanistan, is a delight. I'm not normally one to be convinced to care about going up the tower. I've been up tall before, but I'm feeling strangely compelled. Much to I think Stacey's surprised a little bit.
Get the little mini tower.
There's the mini towers and then the big tower. Yeah, all right, let's go up. I think it'll be really nice. I have no basis for that. Oh, yo, they got the CN tower here.
So it was 50,000 som per person to come up the tower.
Extensive security.
Yeah, like very extensive. And now we get to enjoy more like miniature towers from around the world.
It's a Berlin Tower from Alexanderplatz. Yeah. Look at what tower we found. Harbor Center in Vancouver.
And here's the Tashkent Tower with a beautiful mosaic behind it. And this whole center part is old like Soviet mosaic all along the center here. So cool.
Look at this happy dude. I think that's Paul. He's got a
Oh,
plate of Paul.
Cute. And she's got some bread. And he's got a pomegranate. That's so cute. It's really nice views from up here. We were just down there. And each kind of like window, it feels like you discover a new thing. It's cool you can see the mountains as well. It's a little smoggy, but mountain.
Yeah, that's something actually that shocked me about Uzbekistan is once we got into Samarkand and Tashkent, it's like smoggy.
Yeah, got a little
And
smoggy.
I know that in the winter and fall, like places that have smog, it's like settles more in. But like it's more than I expected here. That doesn't mean that I don't like Tashkent. I'm really glad they came up with this tower. I just think it's really nice. I'm not normally a tower guy, and this has been very pleasant. Stacy got straight up beat up by a turnstile. You know, you like put a ticket and then it like does one rotation. Stacy tried to like race it or something.
No, I didn't.
And it like just like spun. And now she's like limping. What the frick?
You got a bruise.
The TV tower is nice. That's what all towers should be. I would go to all towers if they were $5. But when a tower's like $40 to go to the top, it's never worth it. Now, you can only go up here. You can't go up here. So just be aware of that. But it's still, it's tossing around. But now we're going to lunch before we start our walk along the canal. But if you want to see lunch, you gotta watch all the content. Leaving from lunch, which was delicious. And now we're gonna try to make our way to the canal that is sort of hidden from us, but we're gonna try our best to go find it. And we don't know where exactly we're going, so we're just walking this way. Granny. Been a while. I first discovered Ranny in Afghanistan, and then I discovered it again in Dharamshala in India. I thought that we would see it around here somewhere, and I haven't seen it in any stores, but that's the first evidence that I'm right. It's around here somewhere. So what it is, just like a fruit juice, then it just has like chunks of fruit in it. But we found our way to the river walk here along the canal. So we'll cross this little bridge, and then it should actually be paths all the way down into kind of like the old town heart kind of place. Nice, we did it, we found it. We successfully touristed. I think if we had more time, or we kind of knew about it ahead and we kind of could plan other than like Googling last night, would have been to kayak down here. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that would be neat. The walk's really nice though, like because it's fall, the leaves are turning colors. It's still like warm and sunny. Oh, it's so nice.
And a nice change too. Tashkent's been a very nice change from like seeing all the Uzbek stuff is really cool, but we've seen it so much that it's really nice to kind of have like that city experience now. Stay's thrilled. Look at this. Look at how excited she is.
Listen, I gave.
It's very pretty in this mosque. And it's pretty, like, looking like a Bene Gesserit at a dune, Lawrence of Arabia. This mosque is really nice because it's different. All the mosques that we've seen and mausoleums and madrasas that we've seen in Uzbekistan so far have been that like sand brown. They've been made of brick. But this one's white, and so you get the white, the yellow, the blue. I think it looks very pretty.
It's much more modern. Awesome.
Some sections are a little nicer than others, but do it. No ability to dress up at all, but we're going to the opera. We don't technically meet the dress code. So we're hoping that they don't kick us out. Otherwise, this video started with, oh, they kicked us out of the opera. It's like people rocking up in suits and stuff. Guys, guys. I am so self-conscious about how savagely underdressed I am. Stacey looks gorgeous with her purple fanny pack. Hide that. Beautiful dress. Guys, I'm like in cargo pants. I wanna die. Anyways, that's why we're in the nosebleeds. Okay, let's go try our luck and get rejected in front of other people. They let the riffraff in. There's a couple other like tourists. Stacey like, there's a guy in a hoodie in here.
We're fine, we're okay.
I was stressing, guys. I was stressing. Nobody likes to be underdressed for things or overdressed. Although if you're overdressed, you can like make it work, but underdressed, I mean, nothing worse, so. Intermission. in this very fancy theater.
It's really nice.
It's really nice. It's really nice. You know, we're so cultured.
The show is really good.
They have a little translate going. Don't even need it. Obviously, we know exactly what's going on. Of course. It's like a Russian written opera in like an old Soviet theater.
Yeah.
It feels so like away from like the theater of home.
Sure, yeah. It's also weird seeing what people do while they're watching the theater.
Oh my god, yeah, there's some people, there's one set of people down here, they're like, oh my god, they're spending so much time creating their Instagram posts.
Sometimes I randomly see a flash.
They're not even
People
watching.
taking photos.
And just yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's okay.
you just saw one little clip from us, but it was 6 seconds, and we focused entirely the others. Why come? Why come if you're not going to pay attention? Anyways, we're really enjoying it because we're so fancy. Intermission 2, a man has just died.
The drama. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic.
But yeah, the opera we're seeing, I guess we should name it, is Eugene Onegin. I hadn't heard of it before, but it's really good.
I, of course, have heard of it. As an avid opera man myself.
Should we say what it's about?
No, just spoil it for the good people.
Spoilers?
We already said somebody died.
Yeah, you really.
That's why you come to us for opera reviews.
But yeah, we're enjoying it. I've never had 2 intermissions. It's gonna be long. We've been here for like.
It's been 2.5 hours now, and we're just entering the 3rd act.
So it's probably another like
Hour.
hours.
Yeah.
But it's good. I don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
Yeah, it's good.
That was wonderful. It's a wonderful, wonderful opera in a wonderful theater. If you are in Tashkent, there's literally no excuse for you to not see something here in this
Yeah,
theater.
they do ballets here as well. See whatever.
It's
anything.
$5. Just come see whatever's playing. It's easily worth the time and effort and expense. It's fantastic. It was wonderful. All right.
Good morning. It's our last day here in Tashkent.
And our last day in Uzbekistan.
Yeah. And we're doing something a little unique today. We're going to like a fake Disneyland called Magic City. And they have the they have the first aquarium there in Central Asia.
And then the second thing we're doing today, also sort of weird and not like a typical thing maybe, because the Tashkent Metro is so unique at each station, we're gonna ride the rails and we're just gonna do a kind of a self-tour of the metro stations here in Tashkent.
Hell yeah.
Like we said a couple times on this trip, traveling is really good to confront maybe some biases that you have or opinions that you have. And I've been confronted with my opinion of Uzbekistan. It's really nice here. Tashkent, actually everywhere we've been so far has been like pretty decent, totally fine. But Tashkent itself, as far as being a city goes and being a capital city, it's actually like really nice. It's really nice. It's well developed. They have a beautiful metro system.
All the gardens, all the parks are really manicured.
Everything's really well manicured. And
there's like no garbage.
kind of doesn't matter where we go, right? It's not just like just into downtown. Like here we're kind of like just off in some like random section of town, and it's gorgeous. And I didn't expect that, especially from a country like Uzbekistan that isn't like a super wealthy country. I might kind of expect it more from, say, like Kazakhstan, which is the richest country in Central Asia. But Uzbekistan, maybe it's because it's a stan, I just didn't expect it, and I'm really shocked. And I actually think Uzbekistan gets like a bad rap, probably just because it's a stan, but it doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Now, political, social, human rights, I have no idea. There is some internet restrictions here, so I'm not saying in general, I'm just saying walking around Tashkent and having traveled through Uzbekistan, it really surprised me. It really, really surprised me. Okay, we're playing a game.
Looks like Sonic.
Yeah, that's 100%. They just use Sonic images. copyright has no power in this side of the world. It's a Wild West out here. I wouldn't be surprised if this Magic City has a big old Mickey Mouse slapped on the side of it. It's something else. Nobody cares about copyright here. And Pepsi's all over this. Quite often Pepsi will pay for that kind of advertising. Was Pepsi the one photoshopping Sonic on? I don't think so. I've never seen so much Pepsi in my whole life. This is the Pepsi Park, not the Magic City Park.
If for some reason you don't make it to Samarkand, you can just come to Magic City. They have a miniature Rajasthan Square. This park's actually really well done. It's like very nice here. I mean, it's the classic, like everything's very fake, but it's well done. I'm honestly really happy we came here. I know it's like super, I don't know, fake and stuff and like overdone,
Just
but
like
it's fun exploring because it's free to come in here. You just pay for the things within. And so it's fun just walking around and seeing how they've done it all up.
because there is just a bunch of like shops and restaurants and stuff. Like it's just like a space to come, and then
Yeah.
they have like little things.
Yeah.
We made it to the aquarium. It's 100,000 a person. Oh, expensive. But we don't know what we're getting into, so we're gonna go see. But so far, we've been pleasantly surprised by Magic City, Pepsi Town. Uzbekistan continues to surprise. I was reading reviews for this aquarium last night, and a bunch of reviews were like, oh, it's so small, and it made me hesitate, and I'm really glad that we didn't.
Yeah, because it's really nice.
They have a section of the aquarium that takes place in a modern Russian warship. Nice. Just kidding, guys. We're not actually getting eaten by a shark, but we pranked you. We just got out of the aquarium. It was fantastic. It was so good.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that my hesitation of Google reviews didn't cause us to not go, because it's easily worth going. You definitely should go.
We're done in Magic City now, so we're gonna go ride the metro.
Oh yeah, these are our new Uzbek friends that we just met, and they've been quizzing us. So I hope that they liked our answers. We're doing this at the worst conceivable time. It's rush hour. We're on trains like jammed in against doors and stuff. This is the worst time we could be doing this.
So after exploring the metros, that ends our time here in Tashkent and in Uzbekistan. We've been talking about our visit here, and we're really happy with the order to which we visited Uzbekistan, because Khiva kind of eased us into the country being very beautiful yet touristy, and then Bukhara was a very non-touristy version of Khiva. Samarkand had those like really beautiful, huge, majestic madrasas and stuff that we visited, so that was a bit different. And then Tashkent has just had a totally different feel, so it's been really, really good.
The nice thing about the order in which we did it was if we got into Tashkent, we might have bypassed some of the Soviet stuff in search of like Uzbek specific stuff, and then we wouldn't have found anything Soviet after it.
Yeah.
So coming the other way, we got our fill of Uzbek, So here in Tashkent, we weren't like desperate to go see madrasas and mosques and everything. We could appreciate Tashkent for being Tashkent.
So we leave tomorrow and we're heading back into Kazakhstan.